Pietro Hernandez stared at the map. It was hardly legible, and barely holding together now, a testament to the hard journey he and his men had endured. Not 5 months ago they had set out, a company 30 strong in number. A ragged remnant of 4 was all that remained, malnourished, sickly, and ready to admit defeat. But not quite yet. The map was gifted Pietro by his uncle on his deathbed. "I thought I'd have more time," he'd wheeze through coughs, "to return, to claim this treasure, bring wealth to our family and honor upon our name. It falls to you now, Pietro." Pietro folded up the map and looked back at the foot of the mountain where they found themselves. There appeared to be nothing but overgrown foliage. No sign of a cave at all. A cave that supposedly held a shrine, filled with mounds of gold and silver, enough to make him and his men rich 10 times over. But wait, thought Pietro. Yes, of course it had been years since anyone had been here. Start cutting away the brush, the entrance must be hidden. With a last gasp of strength, the conquistadors hacked away, releasing their frustrations and fears as they went, until finally there it was. A small, unassuming opening, barely big enough for them to squeeze through with their armor. Once inside, the space opened up. Torches were lit, and a long hallway became apparent. As they walked, the illuminated walls told stories in faded colors, all featuring a great warrior. Here he was, coming up from the earth as some kind of beast, fighting in a cage, defeating what looked like an undertaker?
Who could this be?
And another of him gripped in battle with a reptile in white. They finally came to a great stone door. One of the men turned a handle mechanism. A quick whoosh of air was heard. The man at the handle fell, dead, a poison dart in his neck. "Booby traps! Be alert," said Pietro. He used his spear to open the door. The room had a tall ceiling, a natural feature of this cave. At its very top, an opening poured in sunlight. A shaft of light fell upon a statue, that of the same warrior from the murals in the hallway. Above his head, he held 2 belts in each hand, one saying UFC and the other WWE. Pietro stepped forward gingerly till he was face to face with the effigy. He reached out his hand to grab one of the belts. "Hey, what are you doing? Trying to steal my belts?" Pietro and his companions jumped back and ran towards the door. They had not realized that the statue was actually UFC and WWE champion Brock Lesnar. "I try to take a nap, and some cosplayers sneak up on me trying to steal my belts. You gotta be kidding me." Pietro looked at his men. "Brothers, we have faced death, disease, and despair to claim this treasure. All that stands between us and it is a man. A very large, strong-looking man. One last charge for glory and riches." They ran back into the room, swords drawn. "I see. Not going away without a fight," said Brock. "All right, if that's how you want it. They call you Conquistadors, but when we're done here, you're going to be kissing the Conquista floor."
What?
Okay.
Hey, you're in the Broctagon. I'm Cameron. That's Sean. That's Aaron. Guys, our listener question follows as such. Hey, Broctagon.
Man, we are just scraping the bottom of the barrel on our puns lately. I think
been
we
ugly.
used all of the words.
It's been
I don't know.
ugly.
I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Broctagon. I'm listening to a history podcast about the Spanish conquest of the Incan Empire. This got me wondering, how many times out of 10 do you think Brock Lesnar could defeat 3 conquistadors? Let's say the conquistadors have steel swords, helmets, and breastplates, while Brock has a traditional Incan war club. Love to hear your thoughts.
Whoa.
Kyle from Lima, Ohio.
Oh, that Lima.
I'm sorry, what was the number of soldiers, conquistadors?
There are 3 conquistadors.
And Brock doesn't have armor, but he has an Incan war club.
Yes. I'm imagining, it's like, it's that thing, like it's a club, but it has like the obsidian shards in each.
Oh yeah, no, I
like down the
it.
side and everything.
Listeners, think of almost like a square shaped cricket bat with spikes, right? Cam, is that what you're thinking of? Those things are nasty.
Jeez.
Yes. Now I will say the Spanish against like steel swords, the steel sword wins.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say that this is not a potent weapon, but there's a reason why.
Can we give him a steel folding chair too?
Yes.
So he gets a folding chair and one of those traditional clubs?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm. It's kind of like you got a caged animal,
I mean, as far as things fighting in cages, there's one person in that scenario I really like. So I think the big thing is, I don't think those guys would be used to anybody with the tactical skill of Brock Lesnar. Like when you're a conquistador, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, at least in this context, they're coming in and like wiping out native groups. They're not used to anybody fighting back like this. So like, it's not to disparage the honor of those ancient peoples, but like, there was no UFC. Brock is the biggest person in the world at that point.
People in South America had never seen weapons like the conquistadors had. They'd never seen horses before. So there are accounts of like 10 conquistadors going into a town and just like wrecking the whole place. And I mean, they were very deadly, but also, you ever been next to a horse? Terrifying. And I know what a horse is.
Are horses like a thing for you, Cam?
Are they like a recurring symbol in your life?
Yeah.
My sister was a horse girl. So I was horse adjacent.
You were horse, yeah.
And I do have, there is a story. I do remember when we went to ride some horses. I was very young. Maybe I was like 8 or something, elementary school age.
One of them spoke to me.
One of them spoke to me and said,
"My name is Joshua. I used to be a human. Look at me. No one else can hear me."
Help me, Cameron. Help me. Help me. Come here. I'm going to lick your hand. I'm going to lick your hand in the human kind of way, not the horse kind of way. Where are you going?
If you can't turn me back, just give me a sugar cube or something, please.
No, I got
I
on
need the
horse.
amulet. And if you don't have that, a whole bunch of apples would be fine.
I'm going to stop talking in English now and pretend to eat some hay.
And you're leaving your uncle's farm that day, and he's like, "Hey, thank you so much for coming over. We just love having family here. You didn't hear nothing about an amulet, did you?" Because
he's like carefully buttoning up his shirt.
Who are all the people in this photograph? It's like, oh, that's old Jimmy from all the old days of blah 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 blah. So there's young Joshua. Never found him when he went after he went into Horse Cave.
Old Horse Cave.
Old Horse Cave.
You know why they call it that, don't you? Yeah, neither do I. All right, anyway. Have a good trip, Cameron.
But the same day we lost him is when we found Trickles. Right, Trickles? It's me.
He's just like furiously braying and crapping everywhere. The amulet. Cameron, this is your chance. Grab the amulet.
Oh, I sure do miss my wife. Haven't seen her since the day she walked into Parakeet Cave. Boy.
Isn't that right, Trixie?
Look, Parakeet just lands on his back.
The parakeet's like, "The crystal, get the crystal."
And then my brother David said, "Well, doggone if I didn't see an ostrich come out of them woods the same day we lost him."
The obelisk. Destroy the obelisk.
The obelisk.
Destroy it and I'll be free.
Oh, man.
Squawk, squawk.
There's a caterpillar begging you to kill a wizard on the way out the
door. I've lost all my friends. All my human friends, that is, but I've gained animal friends. This one just keeps scrawling the name David into the wall. Ain't that something? I tried to get him to write other things, but nope. Just David.
Boy, this is like some Charlotte's Web or something. This spider over here just keeps spilling out Eye of the Pharaoh again and again. Eye of the Pharaoh. I wish she'd ride some pig.
Well, I love you, Cam. You get home safe to your parents now. Ed, you didn't hear a caterpillar talking about a wizard, did you? Because that's just some hogwash.
Why, Cam, I do need a piece for the tractor. Suppose you could go over there to Komodo Dragon Cave and get me one. That's where I keep them.
And whatever you do, don't shatter the crystal skull.
Oh, man. Now, so I got on this horse, okay? Real quick. I got on this horse. I was riding it, and it went into like... It wasn't a lake, but it was a large enough body of water. It was like a pond or something. And he started to wade in it. And
So
like,
I want to take you with me, Cameron. I want to take
yes,
you down
exactly.
with me.
That's exactly what happened. I was along for the ride. I was like, what's going on? And I think, I don't know, like somebody came and got me and took me out. And then there's just one other horse. This must be true.
The name of the lake was just called like Joshua's Revenge.
Oh, no. He's taking him to the dead 8-year-old pond. Go, get out of there. Get out of there, Joshua.
This is a very old memory, so I don't know if it's true, but I remember distinctly like me standing near a horse's rear end and it just cutting like the loudest fart.
Oh, jeez.
That's bad enough.
That's the best case scenario, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either crap or kick. You're
Yeah.
screwed.
So anyway, yeah, I got a little knowledge of horses.
How did we even get on horses?
We were
get on
talking
horses
about
every episode.
We were talking about the
Just playing the
Ecas
hits.
and how they'd never seen a horse before.
I wonder if I wonder if the
Depot.
conquistadors had anything to do with Catholicism. What do you guys think?
What if they tried to take over a Home Depot lumber yard?
That's actually interesting. We could talk about that for a minute if
Yeah.
you wanted to.
Oh, no, the Conquistadors are cooked. Let's just be clear on that. We don't have to put this in, but they cannot touch a Home Depot.
Yeah. All right. What about a Waffle House?
Dude, come on.
Yeah, you're playing with fire.
That first guy's getting hit by a pan, and they're going to be like, Senor, God does not want us to do this anymore. He changed his mind. We need to get out of here right now.
It was a real shame because if they'd just been nice, they would have had breakfast. You know?
Yeah, I feel like a Waffle House is the only place in America where you could just walk in with conquistador armor, and they would just be like, hey, what can I get you? Like, it just wouldn't register.
Yep.
John, what are you thinking?
What do the conquistadors have for weapons, Cam?
They have swords.
And they have armor.
Yes.
Brock Lesnar
Helmets.
wins,
It's like
helmets and
breastplates.
breastplates.
It's not like suits of armor.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar wins 3 times out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. He's in a tight space with guys with swords. And it's not just guys with swords, guys that like have specifically dedicated their lives to training, and they have armor.
See, I
If
imagine
Brock
that
had-
the space is actually...
He has a folding chair.
I think he would need a more deadly weapon. Like if Brock had his own sword and like could kill a guy and just immediately take him out, I'd feel differently, but it would have to be like the perfect blow with one of those weapons to, well, no, because you could incapacitate a dude with one good swing of one of those clubs easily.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to rush him at once though, and like they know to work together.
Quick question, Sean. Does it matter if the space is not a tight space? I imagine it to actually be kind of a larger room.
The larger
if
room
he's got
definitely
room for
helps
room-
Brock. I think the tighter it is, the better it is for the conquistadors.
Yeah.
But say that room had about 8 sides or so and was 16 feet by 16 feet. 10 times out of 10. Is there some way that like Brock could get the jump on them? Like they don't know he's going to be there?
That's kind of what I was thinking
Is
too.
that the implication? Because that will actually get me to like 5. But if they know like there's a big strong guy in here with weapons and we have to take him out.
I mean, if he's...
I think if he gets the first jump, I'm giving it to him 6. Cam, where are you at?
I'm going to give him 7 out of 10.
Wow.
I think he can get at least one of them with the club. which means then he's got a sword and a club, and it is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I agree. I imagine him throwing a folding chair like a frisbee and knocking one of them off a cliff.
Wait, who said anything about a cliff?
Yeah, they're in a cave.
Yeah, there's cliffs and caves.
There are not.
You haven't played Minecraft.
That is true.
You haven't played Minecraft?
No.
Oh,
I haven't played Minecraft.
I played Tears of the Kingdom today, and I did jump off a cliff in a cave. So,
see, what are we talking about?
In Hyrule, yeah.
Sean, just as an aside, what is the biggest thing or the most dangerous thing that Brock could kill in Tears of the Kingdom?
Off the dome, I'm going to say a really strong Lizalfos.
Off the dome, Ganon, endgame. He has light arrows.
I'm picturing Ganondorf like doing his little like flying around the chamber thing, and Brock Lesnar's music hits, and Ganon's like, "Where's that?" Brock just goes to like the equip screen, and he like equips the master folding chair.
Yeah.
Uses the build feature and just puts 8 chain link fences around him and Ganon. And Ganon's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
He uses a battery to make him like electrically charged. He figures out the beef jerky recipe.
He's like doing a little cook pot, the doom, and then like Jimmy John's comes out at the end.
Just to tie these two together, 100%. Brock wins 10 out of 10 if you give him a fairy in a bottle from Zelda.
Oh, absolutely.
Like
yes.
if he can just like if they kill him and he can just resurrect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if he gets 2 lives, he 10 out of 10.
An extra life, yeah. I just can't stop thinking about him beating Ganondorf. Just completely unrelated to the prophecy, like has nothing to do with the battle of light and darkness. Brock Lesnar just charges in.
What are those big like mech things called? Like the
divine beasts.
Yeah, all 4 of the divine beasts, instead of like shooting lasers at Ganon, when they hear Brock's music playing, they're just like, oh, it's happening.
He kills Ganon and then just like F5's lick, it just goes after everyone else in Hyrule.
Do you think if his theme song is playing while he's fighting the Conquistadors, does that help him?
That somehow gives him 1 extra. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like hidden Bluetooth speakers
yeah.
Start playing that. Actually, okay, I know we do this every week. I think of all the technology that would shock an ancient person. At my local country club, where I use their golf range, they have Bluetooth speakers that look like rocks, and they play music out of them.
Oh.
You could like, if Christopher Columbus was there, you would have no chance to explain that to him.
Oh man, they would think he's a prophet or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Goes back to the king, and he's like, "The singing rocks. We have to go back,
my lord. We found this fish that sings."
Yeah. Sir,
take me to the river. Drop me in the water. We left the gold behind, sir. Your Highness, we present the slap chop. The crowd roars. Which, by the way, is absolutely something they could have invented in like ancient Egypt. Like, there's no reason humanity just now got a slap chop.
If Brock Lesnar can play his music out of rocks, it's 10 times out of 10. I think that those Conquistadors would roll up into balls.
That would freak them out so bad. All right, that's another episode of the Brock to God. I'm Sean. That's Cam. That's Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us. And you don't want to miss next week. It's an odd interest, but people are going to be into this. Skeet shooting champion Vincent Hancock is coming on the show. Oh. You may know him from ESPN4. He's here promoting his new book, Not Everything Clay is a Pigeon, Why I'm Very Sorry to the Manager of Pottery Barn. We'll see you next time.